It's Nolan. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. We just gon' reach for the sky. Gotta get paid for I meet my demise. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand on my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. We just gon' reach for the sky. Gotta get paid for I meet my demise. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand on my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a praxis. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can fill the pool, we gon' make them swim. Nigga frontin' some money, I just got a bag. Even Knievel, I still in my dad. Speak to your people before we hit your peephole and beam your burrito, nigga, that's a rap. I got to put my team up on the map. Army fatigue, I really got the scrap. Watch your demeanor for you take a nap. They call me Lupita, boy, I'm finna black. They been looking for me, but I'm here now. Everything I wanted, I've been getting. Separated from them fake niggas, never played a second, I'm a man. Had to struggle on the back road in a trailer park, I was living. Nowadays a nigga winning, only use a phone to talk business. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. We just gon' reach for the sky. Gotta get paid for I meet my demise. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand on my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. We just gon' reach for the sky. Gotta get paid for I meet my demise. Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand on my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're feeling good. All that good stuff. Y'all know why we here, man. We're not gonna waste too much time because I gotta talk to y'all and get back to the crib. But hey, man, big is the what? Big is the what? Big as the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. We got Kendrick Lamar coming out. And he announced today via his YouTube channel and amongst all other channels shortly thereafter, he will be headline performing at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. Oh my God. Man, who woke up this morning expecting that one? Good and boy. That's crazy. Hey, man, just imagine Not Like Us being performed at the Super Bowl. You know, they only give you about 15 minutes or so. So he going to have to pack a lot into that. His catalog is crazy. For you mugs that don't really know what it is with Kendrick, the catalog is crazy. Especially when you think, I mean, when he went out there with Dre and Eminem and them, he only got to do like real quick Humble and some shit. You know what I mean? Like real quick. But just imagine what he's going to do out there when he gets to do a medley of his own shit. That shit going to be crazy. This is a fucking moment for me. I've been a fan of this nigga since Kendrick Lamar EP. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? Just to think back at all of those records that, of course, he ain't gonna perform none of that stuff, but going back to goddamn I mean, come around, you be hollering at whoop-de-whoop, blah-zay-blah, he say, she say, oh my God. Since Cut You Off. All that type of stuff back then, man. Wow. That's crazy. I'm happy to see it. Kendrick is definitely winning this year. And from all angles, I mean, he won the battle with Drake. He's probably gonna win a bunch of hip hop Grammys next year as well. Um, when it comes down to the year end list, you can bet Kendrick Lamar is gonna top a lot of those lists from the publications. Um, this Not Like Us record has sold allegedly somewhere in the ballpark of 5 million. Um, just too much, man. It's a hell of a year, and it's not even over, and we still don't have the album. So I can only imagine when he decides to drop the album, the impact that it's gonna have. Right now, what I have noticed is the impact is starting to strike in New Orleans. People ain't all that happy, but I guess before we get there, let's see if I can pull up Kendrick's announcement. If it's an issue with copyright, we won't play it, but let me just run my checks real quick. All right, unfortunately, it's copyrighted content, so I can't run it for y'all, but I can give y'all the gist of what Kendrick Lamar said in the video. Of course, you could pull it up on, you could pull it up anywhere online. It's out there by now. So here we are. The first Sunday of the 2024 NFL season features some big news about Super Bowl, whatever the fuck. What is that? I don't even know. In New Orleans. Pardon my ignorance on Roman numerals. What is that, 59? It has nothing to do with the teams that will end up participating in the Lombardi Trophy on the line, but instead we now know who will perform in the halftime show. Kendrick Lamar announced on Sunday, today, via his social media channels and his YouTube page that he will take the stage during halftime of the biggest football game of the year. In the video, you can see him feeding footballs into a jugs machine in front of an oversized American flag before addressing viewers. He says, "You ready?" "Exactly. What's the deal, everybody? My name's Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at the Super Bowl. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know, there's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom. Wouldn't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you watch it from home. Let's go." Yeah. Now, of course, I would be remiss if I don't mention how crazy it is that Kendrick ends up getting the Super Bowl honor when just last year we had Drake and J. Cole with First Person Shooter talking about big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. And the nigga that was supposed to be on the record, the nigga that y'all allegedly dissed, ends up getting the actual Super Bowl. So y'all won. Y'all were able to go on a tour. Y'all even had a tour campaign named after that shit because Drake was already doing the It's All a Blur tour. Then y'all did the It's All a Blur Big as the What? Shit, boy, ain't nothing bigger than that. You could talk about it in a song, but when a nigga pull up, and this is his second time coming to that bit, man. This nigga done graced the Super Bowl stage twice before you get one. Damn. Hey, man, let me not stay here because I'll be petty all day and drag this motherfucker out. But anyway, as I was stating before, Lil Wayne. There's some people out there that are very angry that Lil Wayne is not the headlining performer at the Super Bowl for next year. And I honestly understand the frustration. When it was announced that Super Bowl 59 would be in New Orleans, it was pretty much a toss-up like, we getting Wayne. Or it was like, all right, we're Master P. Well, Master P has been named the head of entertainment for the city of New Orleans for the Super Bowl. So all of the events and festivities that are going to be happening in tandem and around the town during the Super Bowl, Master P is going to have his hand in that. He's going to have his grand selection of who's coming out, what's going on. So that's dope because he's not really a performer like that these days. He's not a rapper. He's not really out here, jumping on the mic doing nothing like that. So it's cool that he gets to have that advisory role. He worked very hard to get to that advisory role, and that looks good on him. Wayne, on the other hand, makes his lifeblood today still performing music. He's got the Louisiana Fest coming up, the Hot Boy reunion actually coming with his festival. So I know there's a lot of people that would have loved to have seen Wayne, Hot Boys, perhaps even a Young Money reunion, depending on what side of the fence you sit on, as far as your fandom goes. At the Super Bowl, that would have been big. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. It would have been big. However, Kendrick is my nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? I done tried my best to be as neutral as possible, to be as balanced as possible when it comes to covering, this Drake and Kendrick shit. But make no mistake, I told you, I've been listening to the nigga since the beginning. So this moment feels very rich to me. Like, if I was rich enough, I would try to buy tickets. Y'all, I'm fucking around, have to do a donation fund on this bit. Do a donation fund, get J Nolan to the Super Bowl. But yeah, man, that shit gonna be fire as fuck. I don't give a fuck. Now, when this announcement came out, we had Lil Wayne's engineer, who definitely was not pleased, which I found very interesting. His engineer goes by the name of Fabian Marasciulo. It's a very accomplished music engineer, by the way. He's not some nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to disrespect him. He's done engineer work on Flow Rider Low with T-Pain. He did engineer work on Lil Wayne's Lollipop. He did Lil Baby and Gunna Drip Too Hard. He did No Hands, Waka Flocka, Bryson Tiller Exchange. So they say he mixed those records. And those are fan favorites. So we're not going to disrespect him, but he definitely jumped the shark. Okay? So he comes out and he says confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all, inspired. He says, we'll never again be in a position or have the GOAT in a position where we are at the mercy of someone else's decision. We will make the decisions. Okay? Now, once again, that's Wayne's engineer, Fabian Marasciulo. He does not speak for Wayne. I'm going to go ahead and say that because I think Wayne and Kendrick have a very great relationship. I don't think Wayne is a jealous person like that to shoot at Kendrick over this. And when I say shoot at, I don't think no diss record would come. But I just mean, to where he would have ill will or some sort of weird feelings towards Kendrick for getting it. Kendrick is the one in the moment right now. Wayne, love it or hate it, he is on the decline of his career. And I don't say that to be disparaging. He's still rapping like a motherfucker. He's still spitting. He's still out here doing what he do. And Wayne is a great influence of mine, as I know he's also a great influence of Kendrick, right? When Wayne was contemplating retiring years ago, we got that legendary video of Kendrick saying, "No, nigga." And he sat in the studio for hours rapping Hot Boys and Wayne and fucking early Squad Up mixtape shit from Wayne. If you go back and listen to, Kendrick's early mixtapes as K-Dot, there's definitely a lot of Wayne influence. So I wouldn't, Fabian, you definitely jumped the gun, my boy. You jumped the gun line. And I understand you want to ride for your dog. You're going to ride for your guy. That's who you make your money with. But now you got Wayne looking, some type of way in the public, which is what I don't like. is Wayne don't bother nobody. He don't really come outside too often, and when he does, it's typically on his own accord with people he fucks with, or like the podcast he had during the pandemic and all that different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Wayne be chilling, but it's always somebody else that ends up putting him in a funny spot. I don't like that. As a nigga that, I fuck with both Kendrick and Wayne. Hell, I was fucking with Wayne before I knew who a Kendrick was. So that's very interesting, I made mention of Master P before. Master P has also come out and issued a statement. Okay? So he says, salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the halftime show at Super Bowl 59. Well deserved. He's one of the hottest music artists in the world and has one of the biggest songs right now. He says, as ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Tunechi, aka Lil Wayne, should be a part of this celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they are here. And he says change starts with us. He adds NFL, Jay-Z, and the mayor of the city. I see some people out here that's still not convinced. Someone says, okay, Usher wasn't from Vegas and he put on a show. Why y'all acting so damn territorial? Okay, so that's what some people believe. Now, when I first saw this, and somebody may have seen this in my comments when I put out the Cleopatra video, but the first thing I thought of is, okay, if Kendrick is getting the Super Bowl honor in New Orleans, I think he's a gentleman enough to extend that invite to Lil Wayne. I think he's gentleman enough to extend that invite not only to Lil Wayne, but to the hot boys who have been trying to come and get their reunion and get their money, get their bags. Not that you get paid for performing at the studio, but your catalog gets a great increase and more opportunities come on the heels of that. Now, whether or not Wayne and team would accept is a whole nother thing. Because then you have to start looking at the dynamics of Wayne being seen on stage with Kendrick in the same, well, I wouldn't say the same year because it's the following year, but it's going to feel like the same year of Kendrick having an epic battle with Drake, one of Wayne's most successful, revered, and adulated proteges. He's not sitting in that light today, but that's who he is. So if he goes out on stage and rocks with Kendrick after all of this, they don't like us rocking the owl. We just had Drake come out a couple days ago trying to dispel any rumors or any remnants of a beef or any issue. He came out and said and called, Wayne the greatest boss ever, the most unselfish boss. I'm so grateful that we came up under him. You know what I'm saying? He just came out on his Instagram story and said that the other day. So to him, or to them, I should say, or to fans of them more specifically, it would appear like, okay, Drake is still remaining loyal to the nest. So if Wayne goes and works with him or goes and performs with him, opportunity notwithstanding, it's going to look away. Now, I know it's easy to be anti-Drake, and that's what a lot of people have taken up the mantle for doing. So his feelings is fuck his feelings. And I get that. But with people you have relationships with, people that you've made money with, people that y'all have had intimate moments with over the years, who knows what type of moments they've shared on those tours, those studio sessions, those ride outs after the after parties and stuff like that. Yeah, there's feelings there, I would imagine. Some people believe that Wayne ain't really been fucking with Drake.
He has done a couple things this year that make it seem like, okay, there was the they not like us, they don't like us thing with the OVO chain that was confusing on where he stood with that. It seemed like he was claiming allegiance, right? But then there were some people that felt like maybe he was being I don't know, taunting him. Then we just had Wayne rocking the XO chain, which is the logo of The Weeknd a couple weeks ago. And we already know that Drake and Weeknd ain't fly because they just engaged in part of the beef that took place this year. That's still not settled for sure because Weeknd's manager got shot. They alleged that that had something to do with the XO OVO beef. Then the following week after he was shot, Drake's house was shot up in Canada. And they said, hey, this looks like retaliation. So for Wayne to be wearing a man's chain or a chain representing a man who's already at odds with Drake, especially when things get to the point of violence and shooting, it does appear a bit weird. But if that nigga pop out and show niggas with Kendrick, that's gonna be some shit. Would I love to see it? Hell fucking yeah. What that sound like? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking right. Hey man, cause I'm a fan of both them niggas. I'm a fan of both niggas. And if that nigga come out and do some shit, they not gonna perform Mona Lisa or no shit like that. But he let that nigga go rock. And he let goddamn Juvie and them back that ass up for the 99 and 2000 for the fans on Super Bowl Sunday. And then he get back into his bag. I'm gonna be a fucking happy camper. I ain't gonna lie to you. But only time will tell. You know, we got till February. And that's the thing that I did not like about the engineer. Like, you didn't even give Kendrick a chance to contact y'all, to send a goddamn text, email, goddamn carrier pigeon, nothing. You just went and got in your feelings. Now, I'm sure Wayne probably had been in conversation with Hove about bringing it home. But maybe the bigger play is keep it under wraps and we'll see it. Maybe Wayne was privy to something the engineer wasn't. I don't know. Or maybe the engineer was in the studio with Wayne when this shit came out and all them niggas got mad at the same time. I don't know. Again, time will tell, and it's gonna be very interesting for the next few months to see what the fuck happens. Is Kendrick going to follow the blueprint of Usher, who did a lot of campaigning for the Super Bowl? He made sure that he had an album to come out around the time of the Super Bowl, right? Afterwards, he embarked on a whole other tour. Is he going to do that? Or is he going to remain in the house and just let everyone else do the talking for him? It's going to be interesting. Now, what I haven't addressed is the fact that Kendrick in the video says it's only one chance to play for the championship. No round twos. We already know Drake for the past month or so, 2 months damn near, has just been releasing records. He's been hinting at a round two. We gonna win game 2, all this different shit. Kendrick literally just put a pin in that balloon. I'm not going back and forth with your ass. I got the records to do it. But I'm not giving your ass. Why would I do it? I already ruined you. I ended you, brother. I put the nail in your coffin. You think I'm going to come revive you? No, sir. Especially if me doing you dirty only ends up making me look like a bully. Because that's what it's going to. If Kendrick bodies him again, the Drake fans are going to look at him like a bully. The Drake fans have shown themselves to not be of sound heart and mind. We'll just say that, right? So there you have it. Let's see what else we got. DJ Head, Kendrick's DJ, comes out. He says, and during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand. No round twos. So he jumps back in and reiterates, no round twos, nigga. It's over. You donezo. Have a Coke and a smile. If not, get your Snickers. It is what it is, family. So, interestingly enough, we've got the next Super Bowl after this one in Cali. It's going to be in the Bay. It's not in LA, but it's going to be in Cali. I wonder who ends up getting that, especially with Kendrick getting the shot in New Orleans. Who's lined up for actually the next two Super Bowls? The 2026 will be in San Francisco, and 2027 will be in LA. So, and that's allegedly, right? Because they announce this stuff typically the year of. So we'll see how that pans out. One thing is this beef, this back and forth, the discourse, it's gonna be the gift that keeps on giving. I'm quite sure Drake is gonna do something to act out, and I'll be here to report on it. All right. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Before I go, I want to say big salute. Let me see. Hold on. Big salute to Miss TBLZ5. I can't pronounce your name. You have a unique name. But I want to go ahead and thank you for joining the membership over here. I greatly appreciate it. Much love and respect. Once again, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.